A series of 2,200-year-old Chinese texts, written on silk and found buried in ancient tombs, contain the oldest surviving anatomical atlas, scientists say. The texts were discovered in the 1970s within tombs at the site of Moanggui in south-central China. The tombs belonged to Marquis Dai, his wife Lady Dai and their son. The texts are challenging to understand, and they use the term meridian to refer to parts of the human body. In a paper recently published September 1 in the journal The Anatomical Record, a research team led by Vivian Shaw, an anatomy lecturer at Bangor University in Wales in the United Kingdom, argues that these texts are the oldest surviving anatomical atlas in the world. Additionally, the texts both predate and inform the later acupuncture texts, which have been the foundation for acupuncture practice in the subsequent 2 millennia, the researchers wrote in the study. The find challenges the widespread belief that there is no scientific foundation for the anatomy of acupuncture by showing that the earliest physicians writing about acupuncture were in fact writing about the physical body, they added. The texts, which are written in Chinese characters, are difficult to understand. The skills necessary to interpret them are diverse, requiring the researcher firstly to read the original Chinese and secondly to perform the anatomical investigations that allow a reviewing of the structures that the texts refer to, the researchers wrote in the paper. But if the texts are read carefully, it can be seen that the meridians refer to parts of the human body. For example, the text says, in translation, that one meridian starts in the center of the palm, goes along the forearm between the 2 bones following straight along the tendons, travels below the sinew into the bicep, to the armpit, and connects with the heart. The researchers contend that this description of a meridian actually refers to the path of the ulnar artery, the main blood vessel of the forearm. The team concludes that the texts represent the earliest surviving anatomical atlas, designed to provide a concise description of the human body for students and practitioners of medicine in ancient China. Until now, the oldest known anatomical atlas of the human body was thought to be from Greece, done by ancient Greek physicians such as Herophilus, 335-280 BC, and Erasistratus, 304 c. 250 BC. However, most of their texts have been lost and are known only from what other ancient writers wrote about them. As a result, the Chinese texts are the earliest surviving anatomical atlas, the researchers said.